boom, boom, boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. How, 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 how. Hey, hey. You gotta come on.
Good morning, YouTubers. Oh, it's early. Yeah, it's early. But I wanted to show you this facility when it's all lit up in the morning. Look how beautiful this is. I mean, this is just fantastic. And then, of course, in the area that we're going to be going into, and that's all lit up too. It's just really nice. Let me get some close up here of what this actually, I mean, this is just something. Look at this sign. And the interior of the building that you can actually see into. This is gonna be a tremendous show. Where? We're at the Boeing train show, and it's early in the morning, and Dirk's Trains is always the first one here. You got to get up pretty early. You got to get up pretty early to beat me to a train show. But we're going to be here today, and I think it's going to be a fantastic show based on the idea that the last show in this area that was worth going to was my show over in Dupo, and that was in July. That was like the middle of July. So we've gone the rest of July, the entire month of August, and now it's September 9th and of 2023, and we're gonna be, well, this show should be completely insane for about 2, maybe 3 hours. I think by 1 o'clock we'll be done, because then the people will be hungry and they'll go somewhere and they'll leave and they won't come back. There's no food here. The concession stand has not been put in as of yet. That's interesting. It's been a year. But we're just going to go ahead and go through and go into our place here. And let's take a look at that, where we're going to go in. And again, we're going to be going in these doors where they are. They're right there. This big door here, and there's a double door goes into the main area that we'll be going into. And last year we were trying to go just in this door, but when you have 500 vendors show up at one time, well, then you're going to have to use that entrance over there also. But for the big guys, we're here early. We get in early. We get in as soon as they get the table set, and we'll take a look and see how they go about that. And then we'll get to our place, get set up, and we'll be buying and selling. So come on by the Boeing train show. Put that on your calendar. Now, next time is in March, and I will have that date also put on the video here of when that show is. So Dirk's Trains it's here, it's ready to go, and ready to be unloaded and take the trains in and go. So we'll wait for people to get here. It's pretty kind of chilly out here, you know. My truck's reading 60, but I think it's about 57, 58 over here. So all right, well, let's see what happens. It's morning, and they're setting the tables. Let's go see.
What? You were talking about the program.
No, I only talked to one lady.
Well, they're getting it together. And it's going to take a while. The club is slowly shrinking, and as it shrinks, the amount of help goes down. So it takes just a little bit longer to set all this up. Some of the vendors jump in and help. I'd love to, but I have back problems, and I've been diagnosed with degenerative disc disease. Wonderful. Physical therapy, which is torture, 3 days a week. Yeah, but we're gonna get it set up, and we'll let you know, and we'll show you when it's all finished. Got a new setup this year, and you can see it with the new brakes in the tables, so the people don't have to walk as far. Blocks of 4 and 3 on the outside. Insides are solid. Hopefully that'll be a little easier on the people. Well, it's been quite busy, like I thought it would be. And of course it's 12:10, and of course you can see by that it has thinned out considerably. It's the importance of having food at your show. What is very interesting is that we have a lot of empty tables. Boeing has never had empty tables. And Matt said that he only had one guy cancel, so I'd hate to pay for tables and then not show up, because you don't get that money back. So I don't know what happened there, but that's what we're looking at. I've had a successful buying, and I've had successful selling. So like I said, this is the show. I've seen people carrying bags, and it just looks excellent, like I thought it would. So we'll take a few final looks. I want to go in the layout room and see that, and that's probably going to do it. So let's go to the layout room. Yeah, we know who these people are.
Hi, Dirk.
There they are. Okay, welcome to the layout room. And what a neat little thing that was done for this. Look at this. And that's all that's in here are the Boeing Club. Your HO. fire all set up. Fine. So that's the layout room for the Boeing train show. And then of course, get their flyer. This is the new one, and this is March 9th of 2024. There's also a test track, and you can make sure that your item runs before you take it home. But that's it for the layout room. As I said, there's a little bit of crowd left. Most are gone, but like I said, it was a very, very, very good show. I want to show you what's out front too. Too much reflection of light. Come on, read it, read it, read it. I'm getting the windows. No, I go down here. I'll get this one.
How come it was running all morning? Oh, this is off track.
And we all remember this guy too, so you know. So how was it?
It was a good one. I think another great train show. We're excited for March 9th next year.
Yes, we're looking at that, and hopefully we'll get that on, and that should be another great show.
Yes.
And a fantastic. I'll tell you what I did this morning is, of course, you know, I'm here at the not even dawn. I'm here at night, and I took a picture of the place lit up. What beauty is that?
Yeah, those lights along the new exterior looks great. And you know, we still have some additions we're working on. We just got our new upgraded Wi-Fi facility, so that's been nice. And then when you guys are back in March, fingers crossed, but we should have our concession stand ready for you guys to eat as well. So,
where's that going to be at?
Right in the corner of the arena. And if you go in the warming room, we have that little garage door as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, there's our man that runs the place, and it's really well done, and we thank you very, very much.
Yeah, thanks, Dirk.
Well, here he is. Here he is.
You turkey.
This is it. This is the guy. Okay, yeah, I'm going to back up here. You go blow me away here. So I see that we've done some changes to the tables, which I think really worked out well.
Which way?
You've broken them up and made them easier for us to get through.
More aisles.
More aisles. Okay. I thought that worked really well. So congratulations.
Better flow.
Better flow.
Better
there
flow.
you go.
Where's your tripod? You lost your tripod.
No, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that. That takes too long. This is quick. This is just...
The better part of it, everybody's getting older, nobody's getting younger, so let's make it easier for everybody to get through.
Yep.
And then, I don't know, close to selling out this time. but a couple people got sick, and I can't fix.
Is that what it is? Okay.
the whole brick down there? That's what.
Yeah, that was all sickness.
Yep.
Yeah, we figured. So, well, again,
It is what it is. It's
you
a fall
know,
show.
I mean, that it is. But this is excellently done. You do a great job, and we all appreciate you taking the time to do this.
Trying.
All right.
Trying every day. Let's
There
do
you
that.
go. There you go. Thanks, sir.
Good to see you again, Dirk.
You too.
Be good.
You too.
Good morning, YouTubers. Here we are again. It's another show. It's been 2 weeks since Boeing, and now we're out at Pacific, Missouri, at the Pacific Eagles Lodge and Hall. And we are going to have another show today, and then I'll put both of these shows together for a podcast, which I hope to have done by the end of next week. Well, as you can see, you got to get up pretty early to beat me, Dirk's Trains, to a train show. There ain't nobody here, the door's still shut, everything. And a lot of people say, why do you do that? It's too early. What do you do all that? You just have that. Well, you know what? If you're a model railroader, this is what you do. You get here early. I traveled with a man by the name of Harv Gordon for many, many years. And Harv always said, the early bird gets the worm. Well, if you're not here early, well, that worm, that's those good buys. Get in there, get your stuff in there, get yourself set, and then you get all the early buys. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. Larry Boy decides he's going to try to sell stuff at a class reunion today. Well, that's Larry. So anyway, we are here. We're waiting for those doors to get open. And what time is it actually? I think it's like 5:15 or something like that. I'm not really sure. But it's nice and quiet. Now there is a trailer here. Can you see the trailer? Where's the trailer? I don't know. Oh, there's the trailer. It's reflecting. Not a lot of light out there. That's the trailer, I guess, for the layout that's in here. And I'm sure they probably did that last night because, and I would say that Bob Flores probably set up already too. I didn't know they were going to have a Friday night setup. But if they would have, guess what? But the model train show signs are already out on the street. So that's what tells me that, well, they got in here early yesterday. I probably would have made that trip. But anyway, that's where we're at. And so Dirk's Trains is here at 5:15 in the morning, and we are ready to go, and there's nobody here. Well, that's okay. So as soon as we get the doors getting open and start to go in, we'll film a little of that, and then we'll cover the show. And we're setting up, and it's 7:45, and our young people don't know what that means. It is 7:45, and we are waiting and getting set up, and the people are arriving, and eventually we'll get going, and then we'll show you that. We're at Pacific, Missouri, and we are open. And it looks like we opened early. So, all right, so 20 to 10 o'clock is when we opened up, and we are now going to be selling. Pricing around here is moderate. There's not a lot of good prices like there usually is, but that's the way things are right now. So we will just go through and see what happens. We'll walk around a little bit and then we'll close it up. Oh, there they are again.
Hi, Dirk. Hate to see it.
We know this person too. Gun show lunch. That's a no-show. Everything's half. Well, make model railroading great again. And that's how you do it. You go to a train show and you find all the good stuff to buy. So, as you see, there's food here. A little limited, but it is food, so that keeps the people here. And so we'll just go for the rest of the show, and then we'll do a wrap-up, and that'll be it. All right, well, that's going to do it for the Pacific Missouri Train Show. went as well as could be expected with what's going on and what's about to happen. There was only about 130 through the door, so it wasn't much at all. There wasn't much buying either. Selling, there was a moderate amount, but that was it. Most of the prices in here were you can't buy. So it's now 2:25. This was supposed to go until 3, I think, or so. And this is normal for train shows in the St. Louis area. So that's going to do it for what? Let's learn things. Hey, let's learn things. Let's learn about the Pacific Missouri Train Show that is always pretty good. So for this segment of Let's Learn Things, you're at a train show and you stumble upon a very, very good buy. Okay, so here's the very, very good buy. It's the very, very old Athearn Super. Remember those? Put a bunch of weight in it. That's supposed to be super. Okay, so just like my guy up in Canada who's becoming a mechanical genius on this stuff, you buy these at the show, and I believe I got this thing for like $10 or something to that effect, and I got it home and I realized what I just bought. I just seem to like the real grand look like this, but this is from the 70s, folks. Okay, this is early 80s and all. So there's no glass and there's no detail, so you're talking about doing everything it used to do back in the 70s. All right, but before getting to this thing, I looked at this, and of course, you know, you can pop that off and now it's not super anymore. But I popped it off and I looked, and of course, you know, you're talking about the old coupler system. Remember the plastic clip-ons with the horn hooks and all? Well, I want to put KDs on there. Well, I was at another show and I came across a different version of the Athearn. This one has glass in it, but it has no details on it. And it's a complete different paint job and all that. But the key was that I got this unit. This is the dummy unit, and I looked, and we're gonna switch over here in a second. But I noticed on the back that there's no KD on that. That's something different, and I don't know what it is. Okay, so if you go to the KD site, and I want you to see, I only printed off. Oh my God, look at all that! I only printed off the engines that I actually have. But KD has a coupler conversion on there. Now when you go to the site, you gotta go, if you're looking at it, you gotta go up to the right hand corner, and it says HO scale coupler conversion list. Okay, and this is what they used to have. And it was actually in the Walthers catalog. Okay, if you remember that. So everybody's in here on that. Well, what they do is they then offer a printable version where they not only tell you what it is, but they show you what it is. Okay, and so this is very well done. It's very educational. That's why I printed all of that when really I just needed this. But it talked about the number 37 coupler. Do you see the price? Okay, quit giving these stupid people these high prices. All right, this is there. Look for it. All right, now this is the number 37. Let's take a deeper and closer look. A deeper, closer look, and on the box or on the bag or whatever you want to call this thing is the drawings of what this thing looks like. But as you start to look at this, and then you start to look at the old way that this is done, of course I don't think this will ever focus, but if you look, all of a sudden you're talking about drilling a hole, tapping a hole, 256 screw, and all this other stuff. Okay? Well, when people buy those magazines and they see the 70s idea, they don't realize that there's a better way of doing this. And that's what this is. Okay? Let me see if I can get it closer up. All right, here we go. So this is on one of my pair. Now some of us know what that is already, but of course I didn't know. And then of course this is what the old style, just clip it on and all. But then you're going to have to take it and you're going to have to get, you drill a hole, you do the tapping, you do all that. That's a lot of work. All right. So what's an easier way to look at that? What's the easier way? Well, that's what this is. And so I searched and searched and searched, and there it is, American Limited. So I went to the internet and I found American Limited, and I found out what these are. And these are close couplings by a company called American Limited. All right. Now, I'm just going to do something here and show you something. All right. Because the retail price of the very top one, which has been discontinued, and now it's a 9,800. Okay. But the retail on that is $5. And I've seen these things on eBay for $9. Don't give him that. Okay? And I'm going to order, and that's what's going to go on these guys. Okay? Where am I at? I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, there I am. So that's what's going to go on here. I'm not drilling holes and do all that. I'm going to do the very simple one. Okay? So that's a modeler's tip. Don't sit there and give these guys big money when all you have to do is look on the internet and look at better ways of doing things. I wouldn't have known this unless this would have been here. So, but here's the update. See the glass that's in there? That's nothing more than a piece of glass that went across there like that. And you have the Walther's detail kit, and that will go and make that like that. And here's the older version, and it has no glass. And so the Walther's detail kit, I think, has glass in it, and with the wires and all. So that all will be done there. It's just something to keep you busy, is what it is. So when you're at the train shows and you find these things and you get them, just, you know, like we always used to have to do. All right? Because as you've seen, and I believe it's this paint job now, and if you get, because these are now Athearn Genesis, there are some ready to rolls, but even those are $100 and some odd, okay? And of course we know the Genesis are just stupid. So, but this, when you find it and you get it and you spend a little time and get it to where you can do it. Here's the old version. And, oops, gonna go the other way. And it's super now because it's got the big weight in it. And of course, we all know that we take that off and you see that bar, that goes away, turns into wire. You see this thing here, that goes away because we put in LEDs, and so it's just a little work. But do you want to pay $250 and $350 and $400 and all? I don't. Just a little modeler's tip for Let's Learn Things.